message to our teammates.
But the problem is, how do we keep it secret?
What will we do?
Let's find out on today's Sunday Science.
Today we will be writing a top secret message with baking soda and heat.
For this experiment, you will need baking soda, paper, water, a heat source, and a cotton swab, or optional paintbrush. To start, mix 1 tablespoon of water with a half tablespoon of baking soda. Then, use your cotton swab or paintbrush to write a message on the paper using your baking soda solution. Now, we must let this paper dry. The way you read the message is to hold the paper up to the heat source, such as a hair straightener, like we've used here.
The reason this works is because the baking soda solution slightly disrupts the cellulose fibers in the paper, damaging the surface. When the heat is applied, the shorter exposed ends of the fibers darken and burn before the undamaged sections of the paper. If you apply too much heat, there is a risk of igniting the paper, so always make sure you have adult supervision.
In this experiment, we're using a similar procedure and set of instructions as we did with the baking soda experiment with Aditi S. and Sanvi K. Except this time, instead of exposing the baking soda to heat, we're going to be using grape juice. So, what we can start by doing is applying our baking soda onto our paper and writing our message. Like that. And we have to make sure to let it dry until it's completely dry and no longer wet. Now that our paper is completely dry, we can go ahead and apply our grape juice onto it. As you can see, our message changed color and now it's visible. The reason for this is because the grape juice acts as a pH indicator and changes color when it reacts with the sodium bicarbonate, or in other words, baking soda. And the reason this happens is because sodium bicarbonate, or baking soda, is a base.
Today we'll be using lemon juice to write an invisible message. The first thing we're going to need is lemon juice, of course. Bottled or freshly squeezed, doesn't matter. I'll be using this paintbrush and this plain piece of paper to write it. So I'm going to start with writing a message. Now let's wait for this to dry.
Now the paper has dried, we're going to heat it to form the secret message. Now that you see our secret messages, let's find out. How does this work, you must be wondering? Well, most invisible ink is revealed by using a heat source. The message is color before the rest of the paper is hot enough to do so. When you write your messages, carbon-based compounds in the juice are absorbed into the paper's fibers. Lemon juice softens the paper's fibers. When carbons come in contact with the air, it oxidizes, and a result of oxidation is that it turns the color to a darker color. This is the result of it.
We have received our top secret information.
It looks so amazing in our favorite colors. Let's read it. See you
Next time
on
Sunday Science.